You know, I'm just watching you, and I can see some excitement all over you, because a couple of times we've had you here to discuss local government administration is all doom and gloom, the way you have painted it, because you've been there and you have always seen that a whole lot can be done to better local government administration. What exactly is that section, or is that thing that you have seen that has changed everything to give you this excitement this morning?
Yes, the excitement is I now know that very soon, just one local government can be the shining example. Once you have that independence, that autonomy, you can be the shining example that every other local government or Nigerian will say, what is your excuse? Go to that local government. It's not making excuses. They are doing wonderful work. If they can do it, your excuse is not possible. And the next election, that such a person will be voted out. And you will find out that other people that will contest would want to tailor the changes that they've seen that people accept in that local government to be the yardstick for what they will do. So this is how change starts. And the excitement that I feel, I'm feeling happy because what I saw, and especially I have to thank this fourth National Assembly for this, because eventually they came to harmonize at the conference committee, because we knew it was so heated about the fact that we don't want local government autonomy coming from the opposition party. And I believe now that people did not put party allegiance to this harmonized position. And my prayer is when they do go out to all the 36 that's a big assemblies, exactly. That is the big, and this is where Nigerians need to watch, because we need to see the states that are seeing this as a problem. Because if you see autonomy as a problem, then you are not truly progressive. Because the whole idea of progressiveness is to give freedom, autonomy, accountability. Because autonomy makes you will be personally accountable. The governor does not have to say it is not their fault. They are trying. The governor doesn't have to cover up for you, fix roads for you to make you look good. If you go to most local governments, the government is fixing the roads for them. If you ask them what have they done, even with their shopping money, nobody can question them because there is no autonomy. The state assembly will cover them up and protect them because there is no amount of petitions or query or noises you make, they will not be removed from office because they are serving the good old boys very, very diligently.
With the autonomy, sorry, Chamberlain, how can the people, we're talking about the electorates, question the council people, especially their councillors now?
Wonderful, because the councillors now with autonomy will be forced. They will have the freedom. They will know that they have the freedom to checkmate their chairman. That this chairman is not the son of the godfather. So if he reports me, I'm out as a councillor. Because there's nothing you can do as a councillor, because the state assembly
that has always
defend the chairman. The state assembly would defend the chairman because it's the chairman that has helped him to get elected. The chairman brought the grassroots, coordinated all the wards for his own election. So they owe the chairman allegiance always, because once you have a fight with your local government council chairman, you're in trouble. Look at Rivers. Look at any other state where there's crisis. You always see the council chairman of that locality where the problem is always at the forefront. He decides what happens. Once he gets the order from above, he goes into action. There will be no meeting here. Believe me, he will unleash mayhem in his local government and nothing would work, because when it comes to all the DPUs, the police, they are under his payroll. He pays them monthly. He has monthly meetings with all the DPUs and area commanders. They give him security reports every Monday. Every Monday, they give him reports. They must tell him each week, tell him the outline. So all the DPUs are under his payroll.
Hold on a minute. This is a real government. Yet we make it look like there's no government at the grassroots.
Because there's no anchor. Listen, I love Governor Fashola because I believe it's a new generation thinking. But I was a little disappointed because I wanted him to discipline the local government chairman. What I expected from him, from his own attitude. I mean, because I'm a Surulere boy. I grew up in Surulere. I was born in Surulere. So was he. So I know how we Surulere boys think. You don't take sides. I expected him not to have taken sides and to have disciplined the local government council and challenged them to have performed far better than the way they have. It's deplorable. They've had, when I was in office, I said it, there was the 15 billion that was being from Obasanjo that ceased because of the creation of local government in Lagos State. And then now, they have the shopping money. Nobody has questioned what they did with that money. You can't find any meaningful construction.
So wait, they released that money?
They released the money.
In addition to the shopping money?
Yes, there's so much money in the local government.
But did it go directly to the local government?
Oh, well, it does to an extent. The only time it doesn't go to the local government is when the state government says we have a joint venture.
Which they do sometimes.
Which they do. There is nothing wrong with this joint venture. But when you are taking over the responsibility of local government, because local government, the state government have taken over most of their revenue generation because they see, the state government saw that these people are not generating the revenue. They are collecting money, but it goes into people's pockets, one. Two, they are not, there is no incentive or drive to want to do better on their revenue generation. So the state government now says, listen, if I can synchronize this system, I can make more money into the purse of the state government. Last year was perfect because it was under signage for local government. Local government, if you want to put up a mast, you go to local government, you get approval to put up a mast. All of these signages was under local government. But if you know how much LASA is making, if you look at, they are making billions on a monthly basis.
Is it going to the local government?
It's probably one of the most lucrative agencies in Lagos as we speak today. And it was taken away from the local government. So the excuse that there is no money in local government or is not profitable it's a failure's excuse because they are not there to really want to serve. And this is what this autonomy will force technocrats. It will force good people. It will force people who have retired, people who have been in business to want to say that in my locality, I want to come home to good roads. I want to make sure that where I sleep, where I reside, if I should hear commotion, we can call the police and there will be prompt response. We can call the local government where there is a possible death trap, maybe on the road or anywhere, and they will respond promptly. This is what triggers people to want to jump to action. And this will trigger good Nigerians to want to be part of the local governance and contest to really improve their neighborhood.
It means that we'll have to keep tabs on the state assemblies to see how they eventually passes. But we'll focus on this subsequently. But thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Oluwasegun Akabashon is the former vice chairman of Koshofe local government area. We're back in just a moment. Don't go away.